Yeah, good day, everyone. My name is deaconsholly, and today I'll be teaching you on installation of XAMPP server. Now, as someone that wants to start database or you want to learn database, you need a local server. So, as a programmer or a database. Um person and you want to start using database on your system, so you can just follow this procedure step by step on how to install your server. So for today I'll be teaching you how to install XAMPP server. We have other servers like we have XAMPP, we have WAMP, we have Laragon, we have a lot of them. So but for the purpose of this course I'll be showing you how to go about installing XAMPP server. So let me just break this down here. So step one, download and install XAMPP. We're going to do it practical so that you see it. Then visit Apache Friends. This is the website you visit. Download XAMPP installer for Windows. Run the installer by double clicking on the downloaded file. Follow the instruction wizards. Follow the wizard instruction. Choose the component you want. Install. So these are the components you install: Apache, MySQL, PHP, and PHP my admin, and the selection directory. The default settings are usually fine. You just click next, 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 and the installation will be completed. So when the installation is completed, you're going to launch your XAMPP control panel, which I'm going to show you how it looks like. You can find in the start menu on your desktop, or if you create a shortcut on your laptop, you'll be able to see it. Then in your control panel, you'll see options to start Apache and MySQL. So those two things are very important for you to start the Apache and the MySQL. You click on start button, and both the Apache and the MySQL will turn green. So when they are green, then you know your installation is okay. Then the third aspect is that we're going to test the local server on our web browser to see if it will display. Then we're going to test our PHP admin. Like I said before, we'll be doing MySQL. So we'll be doing MySQL. So I'll show you how you can use PHP admin and all that. So that's what we'll be doing for this class. So the first one is go to apachefriends.org, or you can type uh, XAMPP XAMPP download, or you can okay, so you can type a XAMPP download. So this will come up. So after this coming up, what you will do next is you download for either Windows or for Linux or for OS, any of the one you're using. You click download and it starts downloading. Depending on your browser, my own download will be showing up here, as you can see, just be showing download. Then after you're done downloading your XAMPP, after you're done downloading your XAMPP, then the next thing to do is installation. You would see your XAMPP something like this. Yes, you see your XAMPP something like this. So what you need to do is double click on it and to bring up a prompt, and you press OK, then you continue with your installation. But I've installed XAMPP already on my system, so I'm not going for that to do the installation. It's just easy thing. You just continue, yes, then continue, and all that. So that's just the the installation part. So while you are installing, make sure these four things are ticked inside your installation. Those components are ticked. Then when you're done installing that, then we have to start Apache and MySQL. That's your XAMPP control panel. So you can come to this search bar here and type XAMPP, or you go to start bar and if you look at it now, XAMPP control panel. So I'll come here and open my XAMPP control panel. So it's going to open now. It's loading. That's so. It's taking a bit of time, but let's just be patient. Um, the exam control panel will come up here. Will come up here. So as you can see, the XAMPP control panel is already here. So from the analysis I did first, so you make sure that the Apache and MySQL are turned on. So you click start and you click start for the Apache and the MySQL. So you click on both of them to start. So my system is a bit slow and okay. So we have the two start here. So the next thing to do is okay, yeah. So as you can see, the port is 80. The port is 80 here, and the Apache is now green. The MySQL also is now green. So going back to um, our write up here. So the next thing to do here is to test our local host. So we'll come to a browser. We'll come to our browser here and type localhost. So just give it time a bit. Yeah, the system is a bit slow, so just be patient with me. And your system may be a bit slower. As you can see, I'm doing a lot of things. A lot of things on my. So this is my Edge browser. So this is Edge browser. So just type localhost and enter. So, but remember that your Apache and your MySQL must be green. The two must be green. If not, you're not going to get uh, anything here. So, as you can see, localhost dashboard. So, congratulations, you successfully install your XAMPP. Uh, Install your XAMPP on your system, and it's working perfectly. If you arrive at this place, it's you the process is fine and you have achieved what you're supposed to achieve. So one other thing here to do is um, we're going to check our PHP my admin. So I'll come back here and click on PHP my admin. So but remember, from the notes I gave, you can type localhost slash PHP my admin and it will take you to your PHP my admin. So it's still loading. I think my yeah, still loading. So let's give it time. Your own may be a bit slower than mine though, but um, okay. So let me just remove this and put PHP my admin. So depending on how your system is fast or your your internet, your network, and it will open. So when you this is PHP my admin. So this is the interface we'll be using to write both our SQL queries and we're going to be doing our uh, MySQL also. on this platform. So if you are here, then I can tell you congratulations, you've successfully installed a server on your local system, that's on your laptop or on your desktop or on your Linux, your whatever your operating system is. So this is it. This is it. So like I let me say this again. Okay, XAMPP server is a server that we use to run our database. That we use to run our database. And like I said the other time, we'll be doing relation database, and that is we're going to be doing SQL and my SQL, PHP my admin. So uh, follow this video step by step, and it's not difficult. Follow this video step by step, and you can you can achieve and come to this position here for PHP my admin, or just local host to the dashboard it took us earlier. But make sure that your Apache and your MySQL are start. So you must always come to check if something happened here. So if it stops, if peradventure it stops, then you can restart it. You can restart it again. So thank you very much. The next video, I'll be coming here to, so we're going to go deeper into creating tables, creating database first, then creating tables, then little table manipulation on those things. So stay tuned. In our next class, I will be showing you that. So thank you very much. Um, my name is still remain deaconsholly. So I'll see you again when I see you. Thank you.